breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around.
Welcome back to Humblewood Adventures, or rather, Haunted Humblewood Adventures. Last time, previously, defeated a bunch of bandits, got invited to a mansion party to celebrate, and then murder happened.
As it always does.
Investigate the rest of the house. You are now all in the basement. Chasing down the shadowy figure through the secret passageway, you will find yourselves going downward. The passage is pitch black. Except for the humble folk, you all can see in the dark. There's a chill in the air that's almost suffocating. 3 passages lie before you. One directly in front of you has ornately decorated bronze double doors with boxes and bats symmetrically on either side. You hear loud creaking coming from it, as it closes with a loud thud. Chances are whatever you were chasing has hidden themselves behind this imposing gateway.
I don't know, but I think whatever we're chasing is hidden itself away in this imposing gateway.
There's a gate here?
I can't see a thing.
It's dark.
Let me light a torch.
Okay, you light a torch. The passageway is now clear. You now see the imposing door in front of you, as well as two branching paths.
Ah, there it is.
What do you do?
Angel's gonna go open it.
You're gonna open that door first. Okay.
Oh, is that not the door?
It's the one all the way in the back. Yeah.
They all look the same, sorry.
Yeah.
I will.
You try to push open the doors, but it's sealed shut and there's no keyholes. You do see 3 circular slots for the fox's eyes and directly in between the doors, though. And there is also a message etched above, but you specifically can't read it. Talus can, though, because it's written in Vulcan.
I can read Vulcan.
Oh, you can read Vulcan, okay.
Yep.
It says...
Did you just assume my languages?
Okay.
Racist.
I really should consider that. Anyways, it says 2 red eyes to pierce the darkness, a 3rd eye to reveal the truth.
Well, I still have those 2 red eyes from up before, so I'm gonna stick them in.
Okay, the red orbs that you currently have on you slot into the door perfectly, but there's one missing.
Still better than all hope, abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
That is true.
Oh, actually, wait. I'm gonna, while they're checking out the other rooms, I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic to see if there's anything special about this door.
There's nothing special about this door.
Okay.
There's nothing magical about this door.
Okay. Rook is just gonna put up his ear towards the door of this one.
You don't hear anything, but you do smell some chemicals behind this door.
Can I sort of like inspect the door, see if there's like a mechanism I should be worried about, like something acidic or?
The door appears to be open.
Okay, I'm gonna carefully open the door, kind of nice and quiet.
Rook, do you want protection from good and evil?
I think I should be fine.
Okay. You open the door. It looks like a laboratory in here. There's various chemicals that you can smell from within. There's a number of shelves and tables with books and lab equipment and potions. Most of them are unlabeled.
Look for another of those glass eye things.
You also see a portrait over here of a Vulcan woman.
Okay. First off, I see there's like a book on this table.
Book. Okay. So, it's filled with a lot of complex formulas and diagrams. And you'll have to roll an intelligence check to read it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll intelligence to see if I even bother comprehending it. Intelligence.
Okay. It seems to detail various formulas of medicine and potion.
And potions?
Yeah, potions and medicine.
Okay, yeah, you kind of cut out there for like a little half second there.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like flipping through the pages, it's just a bunch of formulas?
It's a lot of formulas about medicine and such. Not a lot of it makes sense to you, though. They appear to be very experimental.
Okay, that's not really, or anything, or rather, is there anything that particularly stands out regarding, like, anything potentially toxic or extremely deadly?
No, actually. It's just... There is one thing that seems to detail how to cure undeath. But it's a work in progress.
Okay, I'm gonna try and inspect the other room, particularly that one Vulpin portrait.
Okay. You take a look at the Vulpin portrait. You have no idea who this person is.
Not a clue? Doesn't
Not
look
a
like the
clue.
owner of the house.
She kind of looks like Talus a little bit. And you also notice the medallion she's wearing on her neck.
Okay. Can I take a good close look at the medallion on the neck? On the piece?
Yeah. You recognize it as a symbol of Kren, the Sly. Yeah, the Vulpin patron deity, who
Okay.
is known to be evil.
Say, Rook, I heard stories about passageways behind portraits.
Oh yeah, you totally notice there's some sort of opening behind the portrait.
You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing. Let's take off this portrait.
Also,
Sometimes
Henrietta, as you're investigating the tables themselves, you see two potions of healing, and one potion that looks vaguely familiar to you. It's blue and has bubbles floating in it.
can I roll an investigation to see what it is?
Sure. You immediately recognize it as something from those sticky slimes.
Wait, the slime goo?
Yeah, the slime residue. It's an oil of stickiness.
I hand the oil of stickiness to Rook. I think you can make use of this.
Oh yes, in case I need to get away. Thank you. I take the vial.
There are also two potions of healing on the desk.
Yeah, I offer one to Rook.
Okay.
You want one?
Yeah, sure. And I just kind of take it and put it in my bag.
Yeah.
I drink the second one.
Okay, roll. I believe 1d4 plus 4.
2d4 2
2d4 plus 2.
for basic healing.
Okay, 2d4. That is 8.
Yeah, you recover 8.
That puts
So
me
do
at
you
full
invest?
health.
Do you do anything with the portrait?
Yeah, I try and unhinge it from its hook and kind of put it off to the side.
Yeah, you do that pretty easily. Behind it is an opening, and you find another red orb.
Oh hey, what do you know?
There's still one more room, meanwhile.
Talus is already checking that out.
Okay, you open the door pretty easily. There's a chill coming from this door.
Okay, I'm holding the detect magic as long as I can. Is there anything magic in this room?
No. There's nothing magical about this room.
Well, what is in this room?
Okay. It looks like a butcher's shop in here. And it's freezing.
Is there like anything special?
There's a lot of hanging livestock meat. There's blood in containers and on the floor everywhere. But that's about it.
Angel steps into the room and goes, "Hey, Talus, can I talk to you?" "Oh, I'll talk to you later then."
Henrietta sees Angel come out and say, "You all right?"
"Fine."
I wouldn't come in here if I were you, Henrietta. It's not if you want to keep your appetite. And I'm gonna glance in some of the boxes just in case there's anything there, because yeah, I have an idea of how my uncle operates.
Yeah, there's just meat in the crates. Chopped up meat.
You want me to send Rook in there?
And there doesn't seem to be anything in here.
There's also a lot of blood in containers for some reason.
And Uncle, if you lied to me that you're not a vampire, I'm going to be very annoyed with you.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I kind of sniff the meat and just kind of like, I kind of wander into the room, kind of sniffing the meat. It's like, is he sort of like
You don't
It's
know
very
where-
hard to smell in here because all of it is raw and mostly frozen.
Okay, do I recognize any of the cuts as being like from actual humanoids?
No, it's mostly livestock,
Okay.
like beef.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna take a at what we can room.
Okay, you also noticed the portrait.
Do I
You feel
recognize?
like you know this person from somewhere, but you're not entirely sure.
And the book, do I actually wait? No, do I recognize what was in it?
You do recognize the handwriting as being Wallace's. But once again, it's mostly complex formulas of medicine.
Yeah, I imagine I get the gist though.
Okay. So, you slot in the last of the red orbs into the door?
Rook does kind of just like tentatively, just kind of like cautiously puts it in.
Oh, you
Okay.
found it. Great.
Alright, you put that in. You hear a loud click coming from the doors as they begin to slowly and noisily open up into a very large room.
I back the hell up.
There are two candelabras and a large coffin in the back. You get the feeling there's something menacing inside of it. The lid is closed.
Okay, I'm seeing an insignia over here, or of a.
Okay, as you're approaching, you hear a familiar voice coming from behind you. Tell us, my boy. What are
Oh,
you
shit,
doing
is it?
over here?
Well-
right behind the door.
Well, someone who wasn't supposed to be here ran down here, so we gave chase.
Oh my goodness.
Who was in this
You
house?
actually opened this up, didn't you?
Can I use my... I like to use my divine sense.
Just like Angel, you notice a familiar magic coming from his earring.
Is it evil?
No. It seems to be blocking your divine sense in some form. Wallace looks a little bit dejected. He's like, well, I guess you kind of figured it out, didn't you?
You either are a vampire, you were a vampire, or you're hiding a vampire in here.
Or maybe it's something involved in that earring.
You smell odd.
Hmm?
You smell odd.
Well, alright. You
I-
remember, you've already asked me if I was a vampire. Wallace, my boy.
And you told me no.
Yes, that was a lie. He
There-
takes off the earring.
You lied to us. I thought
You take
lying is
and
bad, you
everyone-
know.
Everyone who is faithful inclined immediately senses a powerful dark energy coming from him.
Rook just kind of shrugs. I'm like, what changed?
Talus is just like glaring at him.
Look, tell us, my boy, there's a reason why I didn't want to tell you about this. I wanted to protect.
Whoever's in that coffin, yes?
There shouldn't be anyone inside that coffin.
Well, someone ran down here.
All of a sudden, the lid of the coffin bursts open. There's a Corvum inside, and he immediately rushes towards the vampire and
Oh.
stabs his chest with a wooden stake.
Murder!
Wallace is now paralyzed. You also notice he immediately changes form into a bat. Into a bat monster.
Okay, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Wallace is now on his knees, paralyzed. The Corvin turns towards all of you. Says, thanks for opening the secret passageway, by the way. I was hired to kill this man for fear of him being a vampire.
Okay, hold on. Did you kill that person, woman upstairs?
You immediately you see his face and you immediately recognize him as the butler. He reaches down into his...
Wasn't the butler the one dead?
Yes.
That's one of the twists that can happen, yeah. The butler was never actually dead.
Yeah, there was never actually a corpse to begin
Dun
with.
dun dun.
It's been long enough. It's been a week. Out of character, I had absolutely forgotten who it was that got killed.
Yeah.
He reaches down into his bootstrap and pulls out a two-pronged dagger with a little bit of blood and also a bit of purple substance. Violet fungus essence. Knocks you out cold. Stops your heart. For about several minutes.
Okay, and why are you doing all this?
Well, just look at him. He points down at Wallace. He's a vampire. He needs to go.
Yeah, and I'm annoyed he lied about that. That doesn't look like he hasn't actually been hurting anyone.
He's not a vampire, he's a bat.
Vampires can turn into bats, Angel.
Oh, okay.
He was like, look, I was only hired to get rid of him.
Hired by who? Hired by who?
That's classified information, and if I were to tell you, I would have to kill all of you.
Well,
So,
yeah, okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to try and finish the job.
No, I don't think you're going to do that. I think you need to turn around. I think you need to remove that stake, leave here, and not come back. And I'm going to cast suggestion on him.
Okay. You cast suggestion.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw. Save DC 13.
He just looks at you. He is not impressed. It's like, actually, no. I was also told not to have any witnesses. So I can't let any of you leave here alive. He readies his dagger. Everyone roll for initiative.
Then why talk to us in the first place if you're just gonna try? I mean, it doesn't make sense to you, Tels?
I don't think it really matters right now, Angel.
It matters.
Yeah, because I rolled very low on initiative. I don't really... Like, that is the most immediate thing in my mind right now.
Oh, well, if Tels doesn't care, I don't care then.
Brooks is kind of like, oh, well, shit, someone didn't want to share a reward for vampire dust.
Okay, you didn't click your token, did you, Henrietta?
My token?
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Okay.
Right click her token and click add turn and then just make it a 13.
There we go.
Okay, so original was 13. Okay.
Doesn't really make a difference.
And I don't even have the 3D dice on.
Okay.
It wasn't the 3D dice, you forgot to click on your token.
It was a joke, and I did not forget to click on my token.
Okay,
But
I'm sorry.
Let's
Alright,
get
then.
moving.
Moving on. The assassin readies his dagger. Angel, what do you do?
Okay. So, I forgot to add my domain spells. Oh well.
You don't get anything important from this level.
I forgot to add my second level domain spells, that's what. Guiding Bolt level 2.
Guiding bolt. Let's see here. Yeah, you hit him. You managed to hit him in the shoulder.
Sweet.
That deals 21 damage. Jeez.
And that shall be my turn.
He backs away from all of that. He's suddenly targeting you right now.
Okay, so my turn.
Yeah, it's Rook's turn.
Okay, for once, I'm actually going to take out my rapier, which I'm sure no one really knew I had. And kind of 1, 2, 3, that's 15 feet, and kind of take a lunging stab at him.
Okay.
Remember your advantage,
Yeah, because Talus is engaged with him.
and also because no, because you got.
And also Guiding Bolt, yeah. So you also get sneak attack.
Yep. Lunging attack.
Yeah, you hit him.
And I guess I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage for the rest of my movement speed.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. You managed to pierce him right through his studded leather armor. He reels back.
Haha! Have at thee.
Henrietta, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna move here and here. Oh, and because I've taken my Oath of Protection, all of my attacks are non-lethal,
Okay.
so I can't kill anything.
That's fair.
I am bound by no such oath.
Yeah,
Neither
well,
am I.
but that still doesn't mean I can't knock him out with my mace.
True,
Okay.
I want to know who his employer is.
He ducks under your mace.
Ah, dang it.
Wallace is paralyzed.
I'm still trying to debate if he's on our side or not.
Can you please stop?
He's the one who isn't trying to kill us.
The assassin, seeing the mace, decides to go for your kneecaps with a short sword and a dagger.
So thank goodness you attacked me.
And I should have my shield equipped.
Yeah, both of those hit your armor. But you can see that he has this purple substance on both of these weapons. Dallas, it's your turn.
All right. Maybe not the best you. Shatter would do more damage to him, but a vampire would do more damage to him than I ever could. So I'm going to remove the stake from my uncle. That is going to be action.
Okay, you remove the stake. Wallace kind of looks up to you. He's a little surprised. He's like,
I'm mad at you for lying, but he's trying to kill me.
he nods. He understands. Angel, it's your turn. The Corvin, meanwhile, goes, "You fool, he'll kill us all!"
That's what you're trying to do.
He has a point there. You are trying to kill us.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, and you're a hired assassin.
I don't understand what him being a vampire has to do with it. You trying to kill us.
Well, how about this? You're trying to kill a paladin. That's a one-way ticket to the heck.
Okay.
And
As he's arguing, he gets hit with another guiding bolt.
I mean, it's just self-defense. You're attacking us, so we're going to defend ourselves. I mean, you know, we're not just going to open our armor and say, "Here, kill us." You know, it's.
He goes down.
Oh, he's down. Oh,
So well, that radiant damage does.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
that's a lot of damage.
Bolt is
Angel nuked him.
Yeah, just in a burst of radiant light, he's knocked to the ground. Wallace eventually decides to stand up. Then he looks down at at the unconscious assassin.
You
who
need
is
to be.
dying.
I'm gonna just spare the dying on him just so he doesn't die in the next couple of seconds.
Okay. He is now spared of dying.
You know,
And he is unconscious.
you should really do a bit of a screening process on the butlers you hire. You know, to stop this from happening again.
I don't think
it would occur to you of all people.
I don't think they would have made it easy to make. I don't think they would make seeing your background assassin easy, Angel. Henrietta explains as she hog ties the assassin
Oh, okay.
like a.
Talus
She was.
Talus is going through the assassin's pockets.
Okay, you find some essence of. You find about 50 gold, as well as essence of a poison short sword and several poison daggers.
I take the gold. I'll let Rook decide what to do with the daggers.
So, to think he was one of my most trusted servants.
Say, y'all got anything to gag him with?
You have a
Afraid
sock?
not.
What?
Well, he's already unconscious. You should probably bring him to the.
Well, we could tie his beak shut.
Don't gag him, and he needs to talk.
Thank you for helping me from solve this mystery.
We ain't done yet.
Look, I'm very sorry I lied to all of you, but I trust that you'll keep my condition secret.
Beginning to understand why you don't get invited to the family dinner parties.
Yes.
How about the full story about how and why did you become a vampire?
It's a very, very long time ago.
And I have no time to pay attention.
Like Talus was sort of like slapping at the Irvin's cheek to try and wake him up, and he's holding one of the poison daggers at the assassin's throat.
He is completely unconscious.
How about you summarize it, sir?
Well,
20 words or less.
it's a curse, to be more specific.
By who?
I don't know how I obtained this curse, but I've been living with it ever since Talus was born.
Oh,
so it's Talus' fault. Okay.
I wouldn't say it was his. Far from it. It happened very quickly one night. I was attacked by a ferocious bat-like creature. People presumed me to be dead for quite a while until I returned like this. I've been trying to find a cure for it ever since.
So, bat bit ya?
Could, out of character question, could greater restoration cure vampirism?
No.
Okay.
No, it
That-
wouldn't.
That's all I wanted to know.
It's a very powerful ailment.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to ask. Alright.
Yeah.
I shall go back to being quiet.
I'm very sorry you had to go through all of this. In the meantime, we should probably bring him back to the authorities. I'm sure everyone back in the ballroom is worried.
Oh yes, that's totally. And you might want to hide the hole in your chest.
You see that the hole in his chest is completely regenerated.
or get a new pair of clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I saw this gem upstairs. Can I have it?
Oh, that little thing? You can keep that as a reward for helping me.
Okay, thank you.
Henrietta looks to Rook and Talus. I'll leave the authorities to the two of ya.
And I'll leave authorities to you, Dallas. As I walk up to go collect
Yeah,
that one.
I'm still trying to wake this egg to say guy up.
Yeah.
Sla-
Wallace
Yours-
is helping you get this guy over back to the entrance. Then move back to the mansion.
Well, I was saying that out of character. I was saying that because since Henrietta took the oath of devotion, she's honest, so she can't lie.
Okay.
It,
And I,
it, it does say that in theory. It also but Paladins in 5th edition are to be used with good judgment, so you may still have occasion to lie sometimes.
Yeah, it's actually a lot more malleable than what most people assume. You're not always restricted to good aligned, for example.
Yeah.
well,
A paladin literally means follower of X.
Yeah. Like if that weren't the case, then redemption paladins would have to always let the villain go if they just promise not to do any more crimes.
I just don't want to foul up and become an oathbreaker. But moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Oathbreaker.
Back in the mansion, everyone finally sees the butler, who is now unconscious and hogtied.
He was stealing jewels, people.
Look,
You
everyone,
faked
the butler did it.
The butler did it, yes.
He faked his own demise, so
So he could
nobody
steal-
actually died.
Yeah. He was stealing. Yes, he was trying to steal jewels. Could someone call the police, please?
Oh, of course. You see the magistrate go out and get the authorities.
Angel, meanwhile, is right back to eating.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
is
go.
Perry. He has been stress eating for a while.
It is now
gone.
competition again.
Yeah, most of the cupcakes have already gone.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised you're not full.
Are there any drinks still here? Because
Oh yeah, there's punch.
I think he's looking for something heavy.
Oh yeah, there's wine.
yeah, that's perfect.
There's red wine.
Yep. And throughout the night, I'm just gonna be kind of in the middle of the room, trying to look for the drunk people, the drunk rich people.
There are not a lot of rich people, but
Richer.
yeah.
Henrietta's just making sure the assassin doesn't get up and try and break out.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Yeah.
He's gonna be unconscious for a while. And Bryce comes up to you and is like, Henrietta! You solved the mystery, oh my goodness.
Well, it was my companions and myself that figured this out.
Yeah. But surely you are the one who managed to catch this crook.
Henrietta rolls her eyes. It was a group effort.
I
No,
thought I
it's
heard my
already-
name as Rook. What? Or Crook? What?
Group effort.
Group.
Yeah. Okay. So eventually the authorities do arrive and take the assassin away to the jail.
Well, it's a pity we couldn't figure out who he was working for.
And, I'm sure I'm sure the authorities will manage to make sure he's not as tight-beaked.
Should
That's
we
the whole
tell?
thing.
Should we say something like he may say something crazy in case he tries to reveal that you're,
I doubt it's even a secret anymore at this point.
Let's just say he was on some kind of drugs. They'll always believe that sort of thing.
You know, he was carrying that
that
violet fungus essence, yes.
Yeah, must have sniffed too many shrooms.
The party goes on for a while, for the rest of the night. Eventually people start leaving.
Okay, I guess I have to figure out what I'm going to do with these poisoned daggers.
Okay, you have poison daggers.
How many?
They deal a lot more poison damage if they fail a Constitution save. Roughly 3d6 poison. It's very potent poison.
Okay, so I just need to find that or write it down somewhere.
Yeah.
So, poison dagger.
Yeah, poison dagger.
So,
Wallace eventually goes over to Talus. He's like, I hope this doesn't stifle our relationship, my boy.
I not sure there was a relationship to speak of, but I wouldn't worry.
Well, after everything you've done here, you're free to stay at this mansion for as long as you wish. The doors are always open to you.
That's good to know.
Yeah, you have a dagger now. So the night goes on until eventually morning comes. What do you guys do during your downtime?
Well, it depends. Does Talus ever come down to the roots after taking a long rest?
Yeah, you eventually decide to go through the roots. Nothing of interest happened. Other than people trying to scam you.
Wasn't what I asked, but never mind.
I'm sorry, keep going here.
Angel will return to her camp and check on her Amber Bat, and yeah.
He's sleeping in a pile of ashes in the
Fair.
campfire.
Fair enough.
He's still
Henrietta's-
warm.
Henrietta's gone back to the branch with the church.
The boughs, okay.
Yeah, and is offering up her daily prayers.
Alrighty.
Okay. And Rook's,
Okay.
I guess, gonna be hanging out a little bit in the Underfall.
Okay.
I guess he's gonna be trying to hire young orphan children to collect information for him. Just, kind of get his ears out there.
Okay. You do run into Perry. Perry the Gerbine, who is Angel's friend. He's like, hello. Oh, I remember
I think
you.
I've seen you before.
Yeah, you're that ferret moth potch that's friends with Angel, right?
I guess.
Is there something you need?
Yes, I'm just trying to get a good, read on the city, trying to figure out, what's interesting around here. I'm trying to figure out, who's doing what, who's doing things they should not be doing.
I wouldn't know that, sir.
Well, if you have any friends that would know anything, if you bring me any information, I'll give you a gold piece and a bag of candy.
That is tempting. You see, me and my brothers and sister were about to leave the city. Could you get this letter to Angel?
Yeah, kind of take the letter and kind of like look over it, and it's like, okay.
Okay, it says that he's actually leaving to go to a safe spot in the Crest Mountain.
Okay. Well, when you're on your way out, if you see any of your friends, just tell them that this ferret is looking to give a gold coin for useful information.
Okay, sir.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
What do you do now? He leaves.
I guess I'm gonna keep looking for little spies.
Okay. You do. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Ooh, damn, not proficient.
Not much of note, according to some of the residents, but you do hear one Moffat saying that they need to get back to the stronghold.
Did a child tell me that, or?
No. It was just a regular Moffat.
So I overheard it.
Yeah, you overheard it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and follow this one Mopach.
Okay, he seems to be exiting the city. Make a stealth check.
I gotta keep opening this up.
Yeah. He spots you, and he immediately runs for it.
It's like, after him, he's with the Bandit Coalition, I yell. Somebody stop him,
Okay.
cripple him.
You yell out, nobody seems to listen to you.
Okay, I click my heels with my boots of speed and chase after him.
Yeah, okay. You managed to catch up to him pretty quickly.
Okay, I tackle him to the ground.
Okay, make a strength check.
Do I get advantage of that given my speed?
No.
Dang. Dang.
Yeah, you miss him entirely. You fall to the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
And
use
you lost him now. He's gone. He ran over past a corner.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh well, I tried.
Okay. Anyways, what's everybody else doing?
Well, since Wallace said I can stay, I'm gonna go through his library, see if there's anything magically interesting in there.
There isn't really anything of note concerning magic. It's mostly just fiction novels.
Then I guess at that point I just curl up with a good book then.
Angel will sneeze. And that will be her day. Becca? Becca?
Becca? Marco?
Hello?
Becca?
Becca, we can't hear you.
I think we lost Rook and Becker again. You know, remember when their power went out?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I think it happened again. Because neither of them are talking.
If neither of them are talking yet, why are they connected to?
They both share the same connection, so if their power went out, then neither of them are going to be able to.
Jeez.
Yeah, looks like their power went out. Still no response. Oh.
Internet died in the house. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so the question is if their internet died, if they'll be coming back, or if, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, okay. How fast can you get it?
Oh, they're resetting the router. Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties.
What can you do?
So, what's Talus doing?
And he's just curled up with a good book.
And Angel sneezes.
Yes, Angel did sneeze.
Okay.
Yeah, if it doesn't come back in a couple of minutes, we're probably gonna end this session here. Sorry about the difficulties. What can you do? You know? Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches and so forth. Darn it. In the meantime, how now, brown cow?
I think I got something.
Yeah?
Henrietta finishes her prayers and makes her way back down to the group at the base of the tree. She sees Talus and Angel and hails them. How y'all doing?
I am alright. You know, Fluffykins is keeping me company. I'm not sure if Talus is there or not.
I'm here.
Ah, okay. And, you know, I'm just chatting with Talus, asking him about, how it is being a merchant. I mean, it seems like a pretty exciting job.
Oh yeah, we're back.
Yay!
Okay.
So now we need Becca.
Becca. Oh yeah, it says my computer's finally connected with the internet, so.
Yep. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not back for Becca for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah.
You there, Becca?
Okay, how's that?
Hey!
Hello?
Hi!
You live!
I live. Oh, jeez. That was very inconvenient. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah, thank you for your patience.
Thank you for your patience, everybody.
So, moving on.
Moving on.
So, what exactly does your little friend need, Angel?
Oh!
Eats mobs.
Eats what?
Eats mobs. He actually uses his little candle-like flame to draw in moths and other insects, and he eats.
I don't
So,
know,
like,
but he gets a lot of little flies and moths around him, and it's quite interesting. And the next thing I know, they're all gone.
Well, looks like your little buddy's feasting on them moths. If he eats mosquitoes too, then he's my best friend.
He's my best friend.
You can have more than one best friend, Angel.
Squeak.
Squeak,
Squeak.
squeak.
So, what's Brooke up to?
Are you asking like out of character or?
Out of character.
Okay, well, Rook's trying to find other little spies to, you know, kind of spread the word of that he's among the children that he's trying to look for any sort of particular interesting information. Such as nobles or counselors that should not be in the area.
Not really.
Nothing.
Nothing of note. At least for now, anyway.
Okay.
So, eventually one of you receives a message
Oh,
from the council.
oh.
Asking for an audience with them immediately.
Ah.
Okay. I guess I'm going back to the end.
You want to stay down here again, Angel?
Yes.
Okay then. So
Henry decides. Well, I'm gonna make my way up to the council. Where did Talus go?
No,
he's at Wallace's place.
I'm still. I just moved my thing to the proper place. Like, I'm in the mansion.
Yeah, you received the same message.
But no, I get that message and I'm like, why
Is
can't
it-
I step it before I go all the way back down to the base of the trunk?
Well,
So
I
is it?
look like I go outside and I look in despair at all the stairs I'm gonna have to climb.
yeah, there are pulleys and elevators.
Well, no one told me that the first time I used the trunk.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Yeah, they were mostly used for pulling up carts, though.
Well, since this is an emergency, I guess we can take the elevators. Though,
Alright.
we should do something. Should we let Rick know?
Yeah, because I'm back over at the inn using the pulley system.
Oh,
He's
okay.
in.
You're already at the end. You also received the same message.
So is it like a sending or messenger boy?
It's a messenger boy.
Okay.
They kind of just expect you to be either at Wallace's mansion or at the inn at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the messenger boy, ask him if he's heard or delivered rather any interesting
Ah.
things among the counselors.
I can't really disclose that to anything, sir.
I'll make it worth your while as I kind of jingle my.
I'm sorry, sir. I got other important deliveries I gotta make. Good day.
Damn it!
He leaves.
Not even persuasion check.
No, not even a persuasion check.
Okay, I guess the kid's too busy. I'll catch him again later.
He's very busy.
Let's get a move on, Rook.
Okay, you all go to the audience chambers.
Except Angel, who's at the roots.
Yeah, except Angel.
Yep.
They really gotta do something about your fear heights.
Maybe.
Nothing a blindfold can't figure out. Whatever.
Okay. So everyone expects you to go into. The guards allow you entry after recognizing you immediately.
I kind
Yeah,
of
let's-
wave at the guards.
Okay. It's good that you managed to come. Was there supposed to be one more of you?
Yeah, she's scared.
Our apologies, counselor, but our companion has a fear of heights. Don't ask.
Odd. That's alright. We've summoned you here today on a task of dealing with the bandit stronghold. You've managed to discover its location deep in the Crest Mountain.
Yes, I think I had information that I think they may be expecting us this time.
Most likely.
Is this not a job for your military?
We would, but our perched guard is currently stretched thin at the moment. We can send you some reinforcements to get to the base of the mountain, but that's about it.
Was there any secret passages within the mountain found?
There are a lot of passageways within the mountains, but nothing that's too concrete.
Oh well, we'll figure it out on the way there.
Thank you for your assistance. We also decided to task someone else to come with you. And you see a dragonborn step up. He's like, hello.
I kind of eye him kind of warily.
It's a girl, actually.
I eye her warily.
My name is Atarka. I'm a druid.
Okay.
Wait, out of character, do the humble folk and the bird folk know what dragonborn are?
Yeah, they're in the same classification as humble folk.
I'm gonna
They
have
are
to
in
go-
the same classification as humble folk.
Ah,
And we're
As I'm just here to be a guide to help you get to the base of the mountains.
very well.
Right. I hope we get along.
I'm sure we will.
Okay. And then the speaker speaks up. I trust that you make the proper preparations before you head out. It's going to be a long journey for all of you.
Oh yes, can we get an advance though?
Damn. Not sure what you mean.
Oh, just to pay for our supplies.
Henrietta whispers harshly to Rook. These people have barely enough to support their city. Are you trying to bleed them dry?
Well, I mean, they're going to be paying us anyways. Maybe we just get a portion of that first.
In terms of payment, if you manage to... Let me see. If you manage to capture or defeat the bandit general, Dennis Sheridan, you will be paid in full. You will be paid handsomely.
All right. Can we get that in writing, please?
You see one of the other council members writing it down.
Which one?
The Grey Macaw over here.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I don't say that out loud. I say that in my head.
Yeah, but you just made me think of Mr. Burns.
Yes, I'm twiddling my fingers. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I gotta wait for them to hand me that one promise.
Yeah, they just show it to you.
Okay.
What she's in writing, and that's about it.
They don't actually give it to me.
They don't actually give it to you because they write a lot of things on that paper.
Okay, can I at least hold it to take a good look at it?
No,
This seems shifty, guys.
you're stretching it.
I think it's only fair that we're allowed to review the contract before we accept something so dangerous.
Make a persuasion check.
I think these guys are crooked. 14.
They kind of eye you warily.
I cross my shoulders, just kind of like looking at the macaw. I'm like, it's a reasonable request.
Alright, I will show you, but don't touch. She eventually comes down from her perch and shows it to you.
Okay, I'm just kind of look it over real careful, like.
It's basically everything that's already been recorded in this very room.
Okay, I'm taking note of her handwriting.
Okay. And she goes back up to her perch. She flaps back up to her perch.
Alright, seems legit. We'll do it.
Okay. Very well. I wish you all the best of luck in capturing the bandit general and finally putting an end to this bandit coalition once and for all. Godspeed.
Yes, Godspeed. As I kind of turn to leave the room.
Okay. So, you all leave the council chambers. Everyone should make their preparations before then.
Okay, I'm gonna try and buy a few kits. Like,
Alright. Okay, you do manage to get a couple of kits. Eliza has a couple of kits, and she has them at discount.
Okay, jeez. So,
Okay, let me bring it up real quick.
So I can't go up there, so I'm going to ask Talus if he can just grab me a potion of healing or something.
Okay, potion of healing.
It's 50 GP and it does 2d4 plus 2.
Yes. That is correct.
Talus,
I'm buying.
what it? I hold out. Again, Angel is very bad with money, so she holds out all her money and then says, "Could you get me one of those healing potions?"
Sure. How much money is she holding out?
She's holding out 100 GP. She's bad with money, so she doesn't even know how much they are.
Yeah, okay, like, alright, sure. And then I'm gonna go find whoever is selling healing potions.
I'm pretty sure Eliza has pretty much a lot of adventuring gear.
Henrietta's going with Talus because she's going to buy 2 potions of healing as well.
So,
Yeah, like, I'm gonna go see Eliza, buy, I'm gonna get Angel a healing potion and see what else Eliza's got.
Okay.
So,
you enter-
So what I want to know, Talus, is this is just so I can update my money. Will you be getting one regular healing potion? Will you be getting a greater? Will you be taking some of the money for yourself, etc., etc.?
I will be getting her 2 healing potions.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Is this the place, Talus?
This is the place.
Okay, and Eliza greets you. Hello! As you can see, the shop is now fully stocked. Please, take a look around.
2 healing potions, please, as well as... What else have you got?
Okay. She takes out 2 healing potions.
Yeah, I toss her the 100... I toss her Angel's 100 gold. And then
Okay.
and then I look around to see what else the shop has got.
Okay. You toss her 100 gold. She gives you 10. She gives you 10 back. The
Hey,
discount.
All right then. And then I'm gonna look around. And then I'm gonna look around the shop to see what else we have. Anything that might interest.
Okay, just
In the meantime, Henry,
let me roll. Are you looking for just interesting items or magic items?
Interesting magic items.
Okay.
in the meantime, Henrietta buys 2 potions of healing for herself.
Okay. 8. Okay. You find a particular ring. A silver ring. And Eliza comes up. Oh, that's a ring of feather falling. Very popular item.
How much?
Let me check. She goes through her fancy little primitive looking calculator. It's about 600 GP, but once again...
I do not have enough money for that.
hold on. Okay.
I have 200, so yeah, even with your discount, I would not be able to afford it.
Okay. Minus 60. That'd be 540 GP.
Yes, I don't even have half that.
That's all right then.
Yeah, real shame because I know from Deviants of Chaos that little ring can come in very clutch.
Okay, I guess Rook's trying to buy his forgery kit, a proper disguise kit, and some cards and dice sets.
Okay. 15 plus 25. Let me just do the math here real quick.
On the abacus, yes.
Yes, on the abacus. Plus 15, and you're also looking for a disguise kit, a forgery kit, and what else?
Just on cards and dice sets.
Okay, a dice set. Dice set would be 1 silver. So it's about 40 gold and 1 silver.
Okay, I pay for it.
So it's actually 34. Actually 36 gold pieces.
In total?
In total.
Okay, I'm going to try and haggle for a deal.
Okay. Okay, how about take it down to 35 instead?
How would 30?
Deal.
Okay, so I got all those.
Yeah, you got all of those now
Okay, just gotta write it all down.
for 30 GP. You know I'm only hailing with you because you're my favorite customer.
Aww. As I kind of like put a hand to my chest, kind of like, oh, I'm so flattered.
Okay.
What else you got in here?
Okay,
Questions
let me
for you?
look up interesting items. Roll a d6 here. Let's see, let's see, 5? You find a token with a ram's head on it.
Oh, what's all this then?
And it's just a really interesting item. It's nothing magical. Unless you were looking for something specifically magical.
Like I kind of like nod my head. It's like, you know what? I'll trade you this pendant for one of my pendants. As I hold up the clay red egg thing.
She kind of glares at you.
I raise an eyebrow, kind of trying to act serious.
Make a deception check. It's gonna be very high because she knows your game.
Bad.
It was like, nice try.
Eh, well, it's worth it. I put it back in my pocket. Can't pull the wool over your eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I know you too well. Oh, is there anything else you'd like to look at?
No, that'll be it for me. Thank you. And I just kind of like walk out.
Okay, thank you for your purchase. Hope to see you again. Good luck with the whole stronghold raid thing that I keep hearing so much about.
I kind of
See
turn
you later.
around. Well, one sec, I kind of turn around as like kind of eye her, like, where did you hear that?
Oh, everybody's been talking about it all over the place.
Oh, it's okay. So it's kind of public knowledge. Great.
Yeah, good luck.
Well,
You're going to need it. There's a lot of bandits over there, as far as I can tell. And the Crest Mountains aren't exactly the nicest place either.
I'm just gonna try and roll insight, just
Okay.
because like I'm kind of wondering, it's like, where did she know that, or is she actually telling me the truth?
She is telling you the truth.
Okay. Yeah. It's like, okay, have a good day. It's kind of.
Hey, she waves you goodbye. Okay, so that's it. So,
I would seem that it would seem that the oh so mighty council doesn't know what a stealth mission is.
well. So, I imagine you all are ready to head out at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Here, let me see if I can get this up real quick.
Oh, Angel, you gave me enough money too when I handed her the two.
Oh, thank you. Oh wow, this is the first time I've been being told I gave. Well, no, the orphans did say I gave them too much as well. Thank you so much, Talus.
Yeah, I also hand her back the 10 gold.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Alex doesn't please people he's traveling with. That's just asking for trouble.
Thank you so much.
Eventually, a The Dragonborn at Parka decides to come up. Says, "Are you all ready to go?"
Yep, just waiting for you.
All right, let's head out then. We go to world map.
Okay, I'm gonna try and lay out my plan just to make it quite clear.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in disguised as a traveling peddler, looking specifically to do business with them. Come like one of their what's the word I'm looking for? Supply route guys.
Okay. You do have a wagon, so yeah.
Yeah, but like
Crest
specifically me
Mountains are in
going
the
ahead with
street.
like I'm trying to go ahead with like a big heavy backpack, trying to make it look like I mean I do know the bandit routes.
Yeah, you do, because you're a bandit defector.
Yes. So I'm gonna be using the bandit routes and trying to pass myself off as I guess one of their supply run guys, trying to get real cozy with them and trying to help point out how many of their number are there.
Hmm. Well,
Anyway.
going through the forest, it's actually quiet. There aren't a lot of bandits out on the road for some reason.
I know, but like this is the plan when we get to the Crest Mountains closer to the base.
Okay, so,
Yeah, I guess I'll go in disguise with him.
alright then. So after about a day of travel, you eventually come to the base of the Crest Mountain without much trouble. And Atarka goes, this is about as far as I can take you.
I think you were very useful, I say sarcastically.
Well, before you head in, there is something I should warn you about. Be aware of any mountain lions you come across. They've been known to cause rock slides.
Are these also bandits that are just pretending?
No, they're beasts.
Well, thank you for the warning.
Hey, you should be able to go through here just fine. Just be aware of any bandit trolls as well. There might also be a camp hidden somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. It's been a while since I've been back here. So, well, good luck. See you later.
Yep, good luck to you. Okay, so me and Talus are gonna be off ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me see if I can read all of this real quick. The jagged slopes of the crest tower before you, peaks obscured by clouds. There's a couple paths ahead. There's a daunting ascent up the mountain, looks to be the only way to reach the summit and to the bandits' stronghold.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay.
There are at least 3 branching paths ahead of you.
Okay. Trying to remember bandit routes.
Okay. You do recognize footprints coming from directly north of you.
Or better yet, using thieves' cant, any sort of symbols that would give away.
There don't appear to be any symbols, except for over... Well, you do see some symbols etched into some of the rocks around here.
Mm-hmm.
One of them in the middle path says safe spot. The one over here says danger.
Over where? You have to click the map.
Over this direction says danger.
Okay. So I'm gonna go towards down the middle path, just kind of like
Okay.
nonchalantly.
And I assume I'd be going with him.
Yep. You
both-
go down the middle path.
We are both in disguise by this point, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm disguising myself as a black stoat.
Okay.
And I'm still a wolf, but I've basically made all my fur like a dull gray.
All right then.
So roll.
What are the bird folks doing?
I think it'd be best if Angel and I stayed back a ways.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of scout out the safe spot, see if it
Okay.
is like empty.
Yeah, it appears to be an abandoned campsite.
Okay, I kind of come back and wave over Angel and Henrietta.
There's a bunch of forgotten abandoned items in here as well. There's a grappling hook, a climber's kit, and 50 feet of rope.
I mean, I think between us, we already have all those things. I think.
Except for the grappling hook, maybe. There's also a note that says, "Take what you need, fellow daredevil. May Altit watch over you as you climb up to greater heights."
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Rook, I didn't have time to give you this earlier, and I hand him the short sword from the bandit that I took from the bandit captain, the one with the rose insignia. Might help you hold one.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna inspect the short sword.
It's a really fancy sword with a rose insignia on the pommel.
Okay, is
It
it?
looks- You do recognize it as a captain's sword, so it might be incredibly useful to you.
I kind of nod my head. It's like, okay, Talos, change your plan. I'm gonna be disguised as a captain that was, put in charge by Frey after she died. So, quote unquote.
Okay.
Right. Assuming, of course, that they don't know she's still alive.
No, I'm pretty sure she's otherwise indisposed.
Great. So, just so I know, what are the bird folks doing right now?
Waiting patiently for them to return.
They're just waiting for them to return? Okay.
Yeah, in the meantime, Henrietta's teaching Angel how to play tic-tac-toe.
Okay, Talus. You notice some bandits coming into view up ahead.
I'm just gonna sit down. Sit down and tend the fire like I belong here.
Okay. You're not making any stealth checks or whatever?
No, I'm actually gonna be right there, kind of like making it look like I belong there with my my short sword.
Okay, the bandit patrol stop as soon as they notice the smoke coming from the fire, and one of them decides to go in and inspect it, and they see both of you.
Okay.
And he says, "Hey, what are you two doing up here?"
I kind of like I'm kind of fiddling with the pommel of the short sword at my belt. It's like, hail, brother
Make a deception check with advantage.
or sister. I don't know.
It is male. He's male.
You all. Deception with advantage. Where is it?
Yeah, roll deception with advantage.
Shit.
Not great.
Let me just get this up real quick. Where is it? There it is. Insight. He kind of looks at you and then he acts shocked. He's like, "Oh, you're a captain. Oh, my apologies, sir."
Yes, I've recently been promoted by Frey. We've lost her at the. At that
So
battle.
I've heard, sir. This is a dreadful loss.
Yes.
What are you doing up here, by the way? Are you here to take your place?
Yes, I'm here to inform the general of the events that transpired.
Oh, of course. You'll find the general off in this direction, just up the mountain. You can't miss it.
Yes, and yes, and what is your name, good sir? Putting you on the spot, Becca. Sorry.
It's a bit on the spot. Let me see if I can grab this real quick.
His name is Tom.
Meanwhile, what are all the bird folks doing?
Got any threes?
You're playing cards.
But-
They have
Okay.
cards there?
But it's first 2-3. I mean, if I have 3, I win, don't I?
That's not how Go Fish works.
But I thought we were playing tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, I figured some time passed, so
Yeah, some time passes. He goes, Harlock, sir.
Harlock. Well, thank you very much. Who is your captain by any chance?
Sandra. Captain Sandra.
Do I know a Sandra by any chance out of character?
No.
Damn it. It's like,
Okay.
well, we have two more among us here. Just other new recent recruits. They're just down the mountain kind of watching our backs.
I see, sir.
Just pay them no mind. Don't even talk to them.
Okay.
One of them is a little bit suggestible. And I'd appreciate you not giving her any ideas.
Mhm.
She can fly off the handle, if you know what I mean.
All right, sir. We'll just continue on with our patrol.
All right.
All right.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. And then Harlock decides to relay the rest of the information to the rest of the patrol. And after a few dubious looks, they decide to continue on with the patrol.
If they looked at me, I kind of give them a scowl and was like, "What are you looking at?"
One of the ginger beans kind of jumped, and they continued down the road.
Well, as they're just discussing stuff. Okay. Do I know any special smoke signals that bird folk use?
Make a survival check.
Because basically, like I want to like get Henrietta's attention to like get over here so you can stay out of sight of that patrol.
Well, I kind of
Yeah, you do. You do manage to get some smoke signals up.
Yeah. Basically, I just like spell out in Morse code, patrol coming, get out of sight.
But I've already told the patrol, like, don't pay them any mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
Angel, you're the one with the highest passive perception. You see this. I would like for you to make a survival check.
The question is, does she know Morse code?
Yeah, you know it. You know that signal. You've read about it.
Angel is gonna peer at the smoke closely. Bandits are coming.
I'm just kind of like go down the trail a little bit, kind of like wave them over.
Oh!
bandits are coming.
Angel will run over.
You do hear footsteps coming from this direction.
Angel will run over to say hello to Brooke. Hello.
Hello,
Henrietta,
I want you to say nothing.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Get that.
Well, the bandit stronghold is right there. They think I'm a captain. You're just two new goons.
I hate you. You know that?
Goon sounds like,
I love you, platonically.
you know, goon actually sounds like a pretty nice food. Sounds a lot like goop.
That doesn't. And I just sort of whisper shout over. Will you all get over here before? Get over here and get into the tent before, or they see you.
Oh, okay. Boosh.
Okay. Yeah, the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go up the trail. That they
Okay.
coming from.
Let me reveal that for you. Yeah, it continues going ever upward.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of go over there, walk it like I own it.
Okay, as you walk past, you notice these guys. More mountain lions. They haven't noticed you yet.
Why do the mountain lions have horns?
Those are rocks. They're covered. They have rocky protrusions coming from their heads and backs.
Okay. I'm not gonna pay them any mind because I kind of knew they were in a very dangerous spot.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Okay.
You hear one of them roar a little bit, and the entire mountain starts to shake a bit.
I kind of like shudder a little bit and just kind of continue up the trail.
Okay.
not paying them any mind. Like, eh.
Yeah, it just keeps going ever upward in a straight line.
Okay.
And from here, you also see the bandit stronghold up ahead, towering above the mountain.
Okay, I kind of from atop the mountain, I try to wave whoever's like looking or trying to look from behind me, or
There's
what-
nobody there.
or rather, I'm trying to wave to Alice, Angel, and Henrietta.
They're in the tent.
Yeah.
They don't see you.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, but Alex, I assume would see. I'm gonna go. Okay, I see him wave, and I poke my head. All right, come on.
Yum.
Alright, so you continue up the path to the mountain to the bandit fortress.
Okay.
So let me read the description out for all of you.
Okay, works up front.
Through the mist, you see a pair of great stone towers looming on the horizon as you approach. You notice they are connected to a squat and sturdy fortress that stands in lonely vigil among the crags. A few distant shapes can be seen patrolling the parapet, and banners with the crest of the bandit coalition hang proudly from the walls. This place is big. Very, very big.
Difficult.
Okay.
Hey. You notice up ahead, the stone walls are about 100 feet tall. They're very tall. Climbing up them won't be easy.
They'll never believe. Okay, I know we had to get past that patrol, but they'll never believe that a couple of be on their side.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause Talus right there and just kind of like hold up like a paper and kind of like quill pen. It's like got us covered as I start trying to write a letter in the same handwriting as that one macaw from earlier.
Okay, make a forgery check. It's
Yeah.
just an illegible scrawl.
I crumble the paper and just kind of throw it away. It's like, okay, well, I had a plan.
Maybe we could pretend there are prisoners instead.
Well, I was gonna go with sympathizers, but one of them, is they're both terrible liars.
Okay. You see up ahead of you, there appears to be a very large wooden door that lowers like a drawbridge. And next to it is a smaller door with two mop pot jars standing in front of it. They're much bigger than average mop pots.
Those are.
And they're also wearing chainmail and holding great axes.
Okay, so other plan is that we loosely tie these two and put ropes in their mouths so they don't talk involuntarily, especially Angel.
Yeah.
And you, Talus, you lead them behind me. I'm in front.
Yes.
Just let me do the talking.
Both of you put your weapons in this bag of holding.
Henry
Okay.
says so, but she glares at Rook. Again, I hate you.
The feeling's mutual. As I smile.
Okay. So this is your plan then of infiltration. Very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
What do we
and
what do we
I'm
do
just
about
going-
what do we
I'm
do
just
about
gonna
the
make
bat?
The what?
The bat.
Oh, the bat.
The bat is small enough to hide in Angel's cloak.
Okay then. And I just kind of want to make it clear that the bindings are just loose enough for you to, get your hands out if you absolutely need to.
Yeah, Yes, but they're tight. But they're tight enough to look convincing to anyone else.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll say that they're prisoners for ransom.
Yes. High-ranking prisoners. Or high-profile prisoners.
Yeah.
Delegates. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And I guess in this order we're in right now, be up front. I'm just gonna go walk up like I'm in the place.
Yeah, and then
Okay. Bandits immediately spot you. The ones on the parapets are aiming their crossbows
I wait.
warily. They look at each other a little bit confused. One of the bandit guards decides to come up to address you. What's the meaning of this then?
Well, I am the I guess I'm the replacement for Captain Frey. She's no longer with us. We lost her in the battle.
Make another deception check.
I mean, he is telling the truth. The bandits have pretty much lost her.
With advantage.
Deception. I assume you can also help, but
Yeah.
I don't need help.
You don't need help. And he nods his head at you. Very well.
Yeah, I kind of show off the pommel of the short sword.
Yeah, that's phrasal, right? Very well.
Yep.
And I guess the ones in the back are prisoners then.
Yes, dignitaries from Alderheart.
Yeah, Alderheart. Very well then. He leads you over to the small door. They're good. Let them in.
All right, thank you.
Okay. One of the guards decides.
Yeah, and I just like yank, it's yank and Frey and Henrietta forward. Like, I'm not being too gentle. Like, I'm making a show of not being gentle. Yes, that's what I want to say. Come on.
Okay, so you are now inside the fortress.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
It's just I don't have much to do, so just assume my character's coming along.
Okay then.
Oh, the smaller door, okay.
Okay, so you all enter the bandit stronghold. It's a really big place. There are at least a dozen bandits in here. Some of them are training against all these strangely bird folk shaped dummies. Some are checking the carts over in this barn sort of area over here. And others are just chilling out by the fire.
Okay, what's the atmosphere in this place?
It's surprisingly chill in here.
Like lax chill, or?
Yeah, it's very lax in here.
Okay, I guess I kind of walk forward, kind of leading the group.
Hey, one of the bandits just left you. I see. More prisoners, I take it.
Yes, these ones are special for the general. They have. We're going to try and pry some useful information from them.
Well, I'll go get the general for you. You can just leave them over in the tent over there.
Oh no, we need expedience on this one.
Yes.
And who will lead us to the general?
We will. Yes, we need expedience and privacy.
Yes.
Make a persuasion check or deception.
I mean, I'm equally good.
Oh yeah, it was you that said it, but I guess I can use my help action.
Yeah, okay, because I'm equally good at persuasion and deception, so I'll try persuasion.
Yeah, because my deception is shit.
Yeah, okay. He shrugged. He's like, alright, it's right past the palisade, just follow the road.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Everyone follow close.
Everyone follow close. You do catch a couple of bandits eyeing you, but they eventually decide to go back to their work.
Okay, I kind of give him like a scowl and was like, get back to work.
Okay.
It's like, I'm now above your pay grade.
Yeah, some of them are just chilling about. They don't even seem to be holding any weapons. So yeah, you do, an Angel, you do recognize the familiar face. It's Perry.
Shit.
Perry kind of eyes you over from the corner. It's like, Miss Angel, is that you?
Mind you, she's also kind of gagged, and I am a black stoat, not a ferret now.
Okay. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He goes over to tell all of his brothers and sisters. He's like, we gotta help them.
I kind of step forward, like, I kind of step forward, like, don't do what you think you're doing.
No, he's over here.
Okay, I kind of look at him and was like, don't think about what you think you're gonna do.
He kind of looks at you and he recognizes your voice and it's like, Mr. Rick, is that you?
I flip him the bird.
And his big brother decides to step in and he's like, you got a problem.
Yes, your friend's being a little bit too friendly with one of the prisoners.
Mm.
And I think it's in your little brother's best interest to keep his little mouth shut, so he does not get implicated with the prisoner, or join the prisoner rather.
Fine. He decides to take Perry over here.
Okay.
And they proceed to scold him. You're now free to enter the inner keep.
Okay, so off to inwards to the inner keep. Holy shit.
You're going through this really quickly. I was not expecting this. Okay.
Yay, deception.
Yeah, for deception.
Yeah.
You could have gotten a bit more information if you decided to hang out for a bit.
I know, but yeah, we were kind of...
I'm bound and gagged.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, and that was like, we need to go straight to the general because otherwise this whole thing's gonna look suspicious.
Okay, so rough road to the north of the courtyard climbs up the steep crags until it curves, revealing a 40-foot tall barricade of logs lashed together, and a large set of double doors. A pair of tough-looking Mawpox in chain armor eye you warily as you approach.
Okay, I'm still kind of like showing off the pommel of the short sword, trying to know for what it's worth.
One of them saunters up ahead of you and raises a hand. That's far enough, friend. State your business.
I have brought two dignitaries from Alderheart as prisoners. They have information about an incoming, an incoming attack, a strike force that is, that requires the general's attention.
They kind of just look at each other, and he goes, "Put them in the prison tent, and we'll go get Benna for you."
Well, we figured that it would be most expedient for us to go visit the general immediately.
Make a persuasion or deception check with advantage.
This requires his utmost attention. Deception.
Thank God for you.
It's a 19, okay. He kind of just shrugs. He's like, very well then. Just mind your manners around her. They open the door to let you in.
Okay, I kind of straighten my coat. I'm like, absolutely. Okay.
Okay. Once you enter, they close it behind you. You are now alone.
Oh, just me?
All of you are now alone. All of you have decided to go in. Once you've all gotten in. So what do you do?
Okay, do I sense that we're getting, like, really, really close?
It's a small spot. There's a lot. It's very quiet.
Like, given the security, does it feel like we're getting, like, really close to the general here?
Given the security, I imagine, yes. You're getting
Okay.
pretty close.
Okay, I'm gonna hold a finger up to my mouth and kind of give like a shh, kind of like a hushing gesture as I kind of undo the binding on the two bird folk.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do this quick and quiet. Especially you, Angel.
Well. So what do you do now?
Okay.
I have a question. Once we take care of the general, how the heck are we going to get out?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Where's the fire?
You don't have a plan, do ya?
Not really, no.
No, we're kind of just winging it, so to speak.
Ah, we're gonna
Okay.
die.
Tell us you're checking this door. It is locked.
A fire is probably the most convincing thing to, do here.
Oh, well, let's take care after we take care of the general. In the meantime, check out. Wait, did they say where exactly the general was?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they're kind of expecting me to.
They expect you to know, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm passing Angel and Henrietta's weapons back to them. Okay, you can take care of this lock.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over the
It's
log.
a big, sturdy lock.
It's like I'm just gonna fiddle around with the dagger and just kind of like try and pop the log.
Okay, make a thieves' tools check.
Use tools.
Yeah, you just managed to pop it open. You open the door. There's a lot of neat stuff in here. There's coffers with coins in it, and there's a assortment of jewelry. There's a couple of landscape paintings. There's also weapons in here: light crossbows, a longsword, and a halberd.
Okay, I see that there looks to be like a note on the table.
The note doesn't really say anything. It's just a checklist of all the items they currently
just
have.
inventory.
It's inventory, yeah. This appears to be the armory. There's
Out of
also
character. Out of character, we should have got a bag of holding.
I have a bag pulling.
yeah, Talos has a bag of holding.
Oh. I don't suppose we could fit all of the weapons in the bag.
That's what
Kinda.
it's for.
You get longsword. A very nice longsword.
I already have a longsword.
Okay. There's also a halberd that looks to be perch guard of origin.
Birch guard.
Yeah.
Just put it all in the bag. We can sort it out later.
Okay. You get at least 800 gold pieces worth of coins.
Yeah, like I'll just put it in my I'll just like put it in this treasure thing. Okay.
Treasure dock? Okay, so let me write this down for you because there's a lot of stuff in here.
800 GP.
There's there's a nice necklace of polished shells and pearls that's at least worth 200 GP.
Okay.
A pearl necklace. There's a gold ring with polished wood in it. That's 400 GP.
400 GP.
And the other baubles would fetch about 320 GP altogether.
Okay. Is there like another door to the north of us in this room?
Yes. As for the paintings, one of them is of the mock fields, at sunset, and another of Alderheart and sunrise.
Okay. To
They're pretty well made, but they're not signed. They would fetch about 300 GP each on the market.
Hmm.
There's also a bunch of light crossbows and full quivers of bolts, a sword, a long sword, and a halberd, and also a suit of scale mail.
Oh, I take 4 crossbow bolts.
Well, as long as we're here and on our behind this door.
Okay, the door is unlocked. There are a couple of unconscious people in here.
Sleeping?
Yeah, they appear to be very much asleep. You notice a bunch of medical equipment strewn about in this room as well.
Sick bag.
Looks like they're under sleeping herbs and resting. They have a lot of injuries on them.
Sick bag. I close the door.
Okay, you close the door. They do not react.
Okay, so we need to continue further somewhere up.
Okay,
Is this the door here?
yeah, that's the door.
Okay, I guess we trying to. I guess try to open it if it's not, locked.
It's unlocked.
Okay. I go through the door again, acting like I own the place.
Okay, you decide to go through into the inner keep. Already you see 2 very tough-looking Gerb beings standing in front of another door at the back. They notice you.
Okay, so I'm going to try and like pause the team behind me, kind of walk ahead.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna try and quickly reapply the bindings to Henrietta and Angel.
Let me just describe the room real quick. There are 3 long tables crammed into this meeting area. 2 of them along the sides, a jumble of chairs packed together at each one. Remains of a meal still linger in front of each seat. On the northern wall, there is a 3rd table with a single high-backed chair. Candles and a single iron chandelier bathe the area in a dim light. 2 Jabin sentries stand watch over a door at the hall's northeast corner. And as soon as you enter the meeting hall, someone manages to go out. You immediately recognize her as the general.
I kind of give a polite bow to the general.
The general eyes you suspiciously. I don't recognize you. What are you doing here?
No, my general, of course you don't recognize me. I'm a recent promotion under Captain Frey. She's been, we've lost her in the battle.
Yeah, she's a solid serving woman with a face partially obscured by a red bandana. You're not... I was expecting a Mapach, a Vulcan, and 2 birdfolk to come into here.
No sir, or no ma'am, it's just me.
Make a deception check. Just a normal deception check.
19.
She glares at you. What are you doing here?
I have come to inform you that a massive strike force, or an elite strike force, is coming to the stronghold. From Elderheart directly.
Look, I don't even know who you are. How in the world can I even trust you?
That is a very good question. You just kind of have to. They are coming up the trails as we speak. And we need to alert the guard. And I figured it prudent to alert you as head of command.
Look. What's your name, soldier?
Kur, man.
Make another deception check.
Yes, Rook spelled backwards. See if this works. No.
No.
Oh, wait.
No, I'm gonna use the first one. Sorry.
No, that was performance.
11 then.
Yeah.
It's 11. It's 11.
Damn it.
Yeah, she doesn't believe you at all. She
Because I didn't
kinda,
really click.
she
I
kind of
didn't
thinks
really
for a moment and then realizes who you actually are.
Oh, pin feathers.
Okay. Clearly you're lying to me.
Yes, clearly, as I take out the dagger, the poison dagger, and try and throw it at one of the Jerpine. This one.
Okay. Make a ranged attack.
I guess
You
that's
have advantage because it's a surprise.
like surprise, motherfucker. Sneak attack. Is that sneak attack or?
Yeah. No, it actually tinks off of its scale mail.
So, if you had, wait, was it advantage or no?
No.
Okay, then yeah. But did he have a shield?
No, he's holding scale mail. He's wearing scale mail. He doesn't have a shield.
Not be that much. No, a 16 should have beaten anything scale mail could provide.
Okay, the bandit general shakes her head.
Well, an attempt was made.
This is what Elderheart sends, a group of greenhorns. Pathetic. He knew what we were fighting for, and he'd be so quick to convince.
And well, whatever you say, and then all right, I fighting begin, and I cast Shatter to hit both of these guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, doing some pre-battle initiative.
Okay, I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Initiative. Shit.
That is where you wanted to be, I'm guessing.
No shit.
Very good place for me, though.
Not a great place for me.
Okay, so yeah, that's everyone. Okay. Okay, so the bandit leader is clearly not impressed with any of this. She removes her bandana, revealing a portion of her face. It is horribly burned. Her left ear is gone, and her eye is barely seen under the warped flip. You see this? This is what the fires did. They burned everything that I love. And I'll make sure they burn away the corruption that festers within Elderheart, starting with you. She comes in to attack you with a very, very fancy-looking blade. Okay. That's a hit. You take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
Henrietta, you're up next.
Alright. Now free and with her weapons, Henrietta makes her way up here.
On top of the table.
Yep, on top of the table.
You're getting food splattered everywhere.
Hey, it's a messy job. And I use my mace to knock her back.
Okay.
And I miss.
Yeah, you missed. She parries your attack. Easily. It's like,
If you're
bard folk.
Henrietta, I then use my free action to speak. You're saying that Alderheart's corrupted. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I say. If not for their slothfulness, they would have saved my village a long time ago. Tell us your turn.
And okay, so Henrietta got in the way of my first shatter target, so instead I'm going to shatter here.
Okay. You cast Shatter. Where is it? I don't know where Shatter is.
It's the Germain to the left, and
Where I put the square? Do you not where I put the square?
I see.
I see it. Okay, so they need to make con save.
Yeah. Also, all the table and all the food on it has been exploded.
Yeah, there's just splattered food everywhere. And then also needs to make one. They both succeed.
Okay, they both take 7 damage then.
Okay. They kind of just close their ears down at the attack.
Okay. Their turn.
Yeah, now it's the Javine's turn. One of them is partly deaf, but still kicking. He immediately goes over here and attacks Rook with a rapier.
Have at thee.
Okay, oh, that's a crit.
Shit.
It stabs you right in the chest.
Ouch.
Okay, you take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, you're not doing so good. The other one goes after... Oh, okay. So,
Would that count?
No. No, it wouldn't.
Dang it. Sorry, Rook. Couldn't save ya.
Okay, but you can use it on yourself.
You might
Okay,
as well.
the other one comes in with a rapier. With 2 swings of a rapier.
I hold up my shield.
Okay, yeah. It bounces off your shield. Okay. So it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and disengage to tumble between the two.
Okay. You disengage. Going over the table. There's more... the rest of the food has all been splattered.
Okay, and I try.
And now you're just covered in fruit juice.
Okay, I'm gonna try and jump over to this table and take out the longbow.
Okay.
And try and take a pot shot.
At Venna. Okay.
And I guess short bow with, or rather the longbow. Rather, I meant.
Since Henrietta is engaged with her, you have sneak attack, just not advantage.
Okay. For some reason it's not registering. Oh wait.
Hmm.
It's not registering my my braces of archery for whatever reason. So.
Yeah, it's a miss. It hits a wall.
Donk.
Yeah. Angel, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, who looks the most hurt?
Yeah, the chaos is unfolding in front of you. What do you do?
Didn't you hear me? I asked who looks the most hurt.
The most hurt? That would be Rook.
He's the only one who's been hit.
I meant the enemies. Who has everyone been targeting?
It would be this one over here.
Alright. I will cast Healing Word on Rook at level 1.
Okay. You heal 6.
And then I'm going to use Sacred Flame as my action.
Okay, they need to make a dex save. Nothing happens. They're too quick. It's Ben's turn. And so all of you, none of you were there to help when the fires came. She attacks Henrietta with her blade. Again.
Shield me!
Okay. She bounces off twice and then attacks you a third time. Managing to hit you in the shoulder, you take 6 slashing damage.
Are you saying you're from the Ash?
No,
Ash Barrel?
no. That was a long time ago. The fires came and destroyed my home. And none of you were there to help.
I wasn't born then.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't know how long ago this was, but I haven't heard word of whatever village you're from.
Of course they didn't tell anyone.
If we had known, we would have gone on and helped.
Just stab her, Henrietta.
Okay.
Ah, jeez. This is what I get for trying to be diplomatic.
She actually uses her reaction to parry your attack. So it deals no damage. Talos, it's your turn.
And okay, I shift my aim and cast Shatter again.
Okay.
Hopefully to greater effect this time.
Okay, roll it.
That is not greater effect.
They each need to make con saves. This one goes unconscious.
No. Okay, yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
That being kinda his earbuds just explode.
Yeah, he's bleeding out of the ears then.
Yeah. Benna saved, however. So she only takes about what, 4 damage?
4 or 5. I'm not sure if we're rounding up or down here.
Yeah, we're rounding down.
4 then.
Okay.
Be needing that anymore. I'm out of second level spells.
Okay, she only has 1 ear. It doesn't really do that much.
Yeah. Oh,
You
don't
still
worry.
have your movement as well.
Well, then I'm going to back up behind Angel.
Okay. It's the sentry's turn. This one attacks Henrietta, because she's the closest. With the rapier. Hold on. They both hit your shield. Both attacks hit your shield. You don't take any damage.
Jeez, I'm just invincible with my armor and shield.
Yeah. He also decides to try and help Benna with her next attacks. Rook, it's your turn.
So I'm going to kind of use my free action to talk as I kind of ready the sticky vial earlier.
Yeah, you have the oil of stickiness still? Okay.
So I'm going to say, it's like, look, maybe we can just, like, discuss things, kind of, like, get your side of the story here, because those guys are really shady as well.
What? Henrietta's eyes twitching, because that's basically what she's been trying to do. Talk them out of it. Of fighting them.
It's like, look, we can either be bandits or we could be statesmen about this.
She doesn't look like. Make a persuasion check, actually.
Be bandits or be statesmen. No.
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna kind of like lob the vial at her.
It's too late for that.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
This is what happens when you mention politicians.
Okay, you lob the vial at her. Just make an improvised attack.
Okay, I don't know how to go about doing that with this.
It's a strength check.
Regular strength, not dexterity, because it's thrown.
Actually, yeah, make a dexterity check. Yeah, I managed to hit her for 1 damage, and now she needs to make a strength check to get out. Yeah, she's
Aha.
stuck. She's stuck in place. There's just glue everywhere.
Okay, then I'm going to use my movement speed to duck into her room and kind of prepare.
Okay. There's really nothing of note in this room. Okay. Angel, it's your turn.
Okay, so your Angel's going to step forward and then say like,
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Angel's gonna just step forward and she's gonna give a happy smile and then say, you know, I've heard about these politicians, but I've never actually met one.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level at Mrs. Doubtfire.
Miss, what?
Oh my
Miss-
gosh, why would you do this? It doesn't quite get through.
Okay. That's my turn then.
She glares at you menacingly.
You know, if you always look at people like that, they say your face can get frozen.
Oh my god, yeah, insult her.
She doesn't take that very lightly and attacks you with her blade.
But she's stuck, right?
Yeah, she has disadvantage on her attacks. However, 2 of those attacks still connect. You take 17 slashing damage.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay. And she's going to use, since it's the end of her turn, she's going to make another... Actually, no, never mind. Henrietta, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do I get advantage if I whack her on the head with my mace?
You do have advantage against her, now that she's stuck.
Alright, I whack her on the head.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to whack her on the head. And there's now a noticeable goose egg on her head. But she's still angry.
So no Tweety birds.
No. Dallas, it's your turn.
Okay. She's been tanking me well enough, so her constitution's definitely high. Let's see how her wisdom is. I'm gonna cast Cause Fear on her.
Cause fear. Okay. That's a wisdom check.
Yep.
Yeah, if she fails, she sees visions of flames.
Yeah, she totally sees visions of flames and she's freaking out.
Are you alright, miss?
No, not again.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
It cannot willingly move. So she cannot willingly move closer to me, and while I'm in line of sight, she has disadvantage on all her attacks.
Okay. He's just like, no, not again. The retainer sees that she's freaking out and decides to attack Henrietta.
Yeah, that's not gonna do her any you any good.
Yep.
The Javine manages to attack you in the back with his rapier. You take 5 piercing damage.
What?
Yep. Rick, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of duck out and kind of aim at the Gerbine that's attacking.
Okay.
And for some reason it's kind of like bugging on me. It's like it's not giving me the +2 damage roll for longbow, so I'm just kind of at it.
Oh, +2 damage roll? Yeah, you missed.
Oh,
It hits the wall.
damn it.
Okay, you can still move. You still have a little bit of movement left.
Okay, I'm gonna duck in here and use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, you have advantage because you're in another room.
Roll stealth with disadvantage.
Yeah, stealth with advantage.
Oh, yeah, I'm in stealth with advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, you're invisible.
I can't see me now. Okay.
Angel, you see Benna is now she's freaking out. She has her hands in her face and she's bending down.
Are
She's
you
muttering to herself.
alright, miss? Do you need to take a break? We can continue this fight at later.
She's crying.
Now I feel bad.
You know what? Let me just and Angel's gonna attempt to tie her up and say, if you surrender, we can stop that effect on you, and you know, then everyone's happy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna spend my turn attempting to bind her.
Okay, but while you're doing this, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Let's see. Can I cast guidance on myself?
Sure.
1.
19.
20.
Oh yeah, 20.
Let's see here. Yeah, she steps down. She's still stuck, so she's gonna try and get out of the queue. Yeah, she gets out of the queue. And she decides to step down. Angel, you still have a gerbine on your back.
I do.
Okay, so I think she's talking to me. Just saying your name.
Ah, okay.
Well, while the generals step down, I'm gonna turn my attention to the Gerbine who poked me in the tail feathers with his rapier.
Yep.
And I smack him with my mace.
Right. That deals 4 damage. Okay. So,
Smite is a thing you have.
yeah. Do you want the smite with that?
Yes, I do.
Would you like
Okay.
some smite with your fries?
Divine smite.
Okay. Roll a d8.
All right.
2d8.
2d8.
2 d8.
9.
9.
Yeah, he's down.
Fresh.
Yeah. He's down. Also, this one is unconscious now. There. That's the end of the order here.
Okay.
That's the end of the fight. That's the end of the fight.
Okay, I let let the magic fear wear off then.
Okay. So the fear wears off.
Yeah, and in the meantime,
But she still looks a little dejected.
Hey, hang in there. It's alright. I mean, I'm deathly afraid of heights, so, you know, we have fears in common, you know?
No, you don't understand.
I mean,
and
I can...
feel like for anything that I can use to set stuff on fire.
I mean, I might not understand currently, but I can definitely try. I mean, maybe if you spend some time talking it out, we can all, you know...
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree with my friend here. An explanation would be nice.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like sneak up behind her and just like kind of whisper to her. It's like, look, we're gonna take over the city.
Oh, for love of...
She smacks you.
Who? Henrietta or the general?
No, Rook.
It's like, look, hear me out. When I said we're gonna be statesmen, I kind of mean it. Why be thieves and steal bread when we can steal a city and be statesmen?
You do have a point there, actually.
Yes, proper representation for the humble folk.
She kind of looks down for a minute in thought before looking up to Angel. It's like, I will tell you my story if you are willing to listen.
Oh, of course, and I think you'll feel a lot better once you get it all off your chest.
Alright. She decides to go over here and sit down.
Henriette is very interested in listening to the story, considering she mentioned the fire.
Angel dashes over to a chair and you hear this loud scraping as she pulls it over, and then she sits at the table. She rests her head on the table, so she's just barely poking over it with this like really wide-eyed expression.
Yeah, it's a tall table.
Rook is kind of like leaning against the crates or whatever they are. Okay, let's hear it.
I used to live in a small village a very long time ago. My mother was a seer. He saw the future of our home burning down to the flame. So I went over to the Birdfolk Council to ask for their assistance. They didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. And the moment I returned home, my entire village was burned to the ground. I swore revenge against them ever since.
How long ago was this?
It was about a month ago.
Oh, just a month.
Shortly after the treaty was formed.
What was the name of your village?
I don't actually have a name for this. I'm sorry. It's just an unnamed servant village.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. She decides to put the bandana back on her face.
Well, I don't know much about prophecies and visions.
You're cutting out. Oh, jeez.
Well, Mike. Well, I don't know much about prophecies and visions. I mean, my parents think I'm literally heaven sent, and that's why I'm called Angel. Fun fact. I mean, all I can say is, I mean, if you get revenge, you're just going to be left with nothing. But you can always rebuild and, you know, maybe next time make a town that's fireproof. I don't know.
Why do you think I decided to build a base here for the humble pit?
See, the one problem I see with this place is you don't have any gardens or farming things. I mean, you're not really going to be able to become self-sufficient if you don't have any farms and stuff. Like I've got these books in my village.
Angel.
My family used to live there, but
Angel.
Yes,
Now is not the time.
I'm just trying to help,
This is serious.
and I'm serious. I have some books where in my old village that everyone vanished from. If I went and got them, then they could start a farm here and become self-sufficient. They wouldn't need to become bandits anymore.
Or, alternative, why don't we just relocate these bandits to that village where no one's living and have them live there as, you know, kind of on the down low?
I mean, yeah, they can do that, I guess. And she fidgets. I'm still hoping that my family will come back one day, you know?
I know, just for the time being, you know. But
Anyway.
now, yeah, we need to...
If that plan is to work, we're gonna need some sort of proof that can keep the council off their tails.
What about her eye bandage thing?
I'm pretty sure she won't part with that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. I will confront the Birdfoot Council myself.
You know, I
You're-
will go with you. They owe us a great deal.
If you say the Birdfoot Council can be reasoned with, perhaps I can be a statesman, as you put it.
Well, that would require a little bit of subterfuge.
Still.
Well, I think we need to really work our way up, create a union of the humble folk in the Underfall, and demand representation so loudly that they cannot ignore us.
And I
Yeah,
doubt
and-
they would even ignore me.
If it makes
They
you
would
feel
not ignore any of us.
if it makes you feel any better, they're stretched too thin to attack you directly here. That's why they sent an assassin squad.
I.e.
I-
us.
I don't want to be an assassin.
Well, we're terrible assassins, so we're not assassins.
Oh, oof, oof. I don't want to be an assassin, you know.
Anyway,
I don't really like.
If you were sent here to kill me and yet decided not to, perhaps
It-
not all bird folk are as terrible as I
The count-
imagine them to be.
the council said to bring you in alive or dead. But
I mean,
after listening to your tale, I'm beginning to wonder if they're really gonna fall through with their promise of sending folks to aid Meadowfen.
Yeah,
And
looking
you're
at the contract, with that little fiasco with the contract, I don't think they're really willing to help us. They just kind of want us to do their dirty work.
Something stinks in Elderheart.
I agree. Perhaps I can root out that corruption for you.
Well,
You do? How are you gonna do that?
By actually becoming part of the council itself.
oh really? That'd be great. I think you'd make a real good councilman. But you know, you're really good at the whole leadership thing. I mean, you've got, and I mean, you've got.
Hold it.
Oh, okay.
The people of Alderheart would have to vote to allow her to take a seat. And considering the bandit activity, that is not exactly good PR.
well, they didn't exactly kill anybody, did they? I kind of look at the general.
No, but they did rob and terrorize.
Some of my best friends are bandits.
Henrietta points to Rook and Talus at accusationally.
No, we passed them on our way in.
Well,
Oh yeah, Harry.
well Perry's not exactly a bandit.
Anyway, you gotta. If you really need to be part of the council in order to get something done, you're gonna have to convince the people that you're not there to terrorize them anymore.
I will do my best.
For one thing, you can stop with all the bandit activity.
I will need to address the rest of my companions. And our bandit days are over.
I would also, I don't mean to be offensive in any way, but maybe talk to some sort of person about you. I mean, I'm assuming you have nightmares as well, but I think if you really talk to someone about this, you can really work through it, and it should at least help lessen the effects you're having.
I'll see to it eventually.
Good luck.
I guess Rook kind of steps up a little bit. It's like, look, I'm trying to actually start a network of let's say, little ears, little helpers trying to get information on the council. Do you think this would help?
Perhaps.
Out of character, I chose the wrong character alignment for this.
In
Yeah,
any
yeah,
case,
now we're going into chaotic territory.
yeah, you're all going into chaotic territory.
No, Angel's still neutral good.
Yeah, neutral.
Well, no, she's neutral, sorry.
Okay. So, with that out of the way, and after bidding all of the bandits farewell from Benna, telling everybody that it's all good, Harry was a little worried, but to see that you're okay, he gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, Perry was gonna be a little narc.
You eventually decide to enter back to the chamber. Benna is with you. Let me see if I can get her back out.
Angel is not there.
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you.
Okay, she goes back up to the tree. People are staring at her, and all of you, but they really don't do anything. The guards, they ready their weapons, but they don't actually do anything.
Stand down, gents.
I kind
Well,
of
Yeah, seeing all of you, they stand down.
I'm gonna kind of like burst into the chamber first.
Okay. Now, Bennett stops you, actually. Let me handle this.
Oh, I had to fix stuff.
He wanted to be dramatic.
out of
Sure.
character, Brooke would make a great politician.
The guards also go in. They shut the door. You hear a lot of angry squawking. At least at first.
Henrietta's trying to listen in.
Okay. It looks like they're talking things out a little bit. The Birdcoat Council are still a little upset, but after a while, they try to talk things out, they try to figure things out, hearing Bennett's story about what happened, and all the relief efforts, and actually merging actually helping the humble folk with their predicaments and the fires and all of that. And they eventually come to an agreement.
Oh, good. Happily ever after.
Yep.
Unless.
So, you have officially saved the day from the Bandit Coalition.
Mildly anticlimactic, but okay.
It's a little bit anticlimactic, but it looks like Alderheart is going to see quite a bit of change in the future. Now that the Bandit Coalition has somewhat stopped their bandit ways. Thanks to General Bennett.
Henrietta is just tapping her foot because she's worried about Meadowfen, and after hearing
They're going to combine efforts to help the entire wood. Now that the bandit threat is out of the way, mostly.
well, what do you plan to do now?
Oh, I'm sorry, are you referring to me?
Both of you.
Oh, well, my plan still stays. Steal the city. Because I'm saying that out loud, so it makes me sound like a crazy actually being serious.
I don't know what I'm going to do now. My previous line of work required me to keep a bit of a low profile. Now the whole city knows my face.
If at this point it looks like I'll go back to Meadowfen and be sure to make sure Bryce gets home. So, what are we gonna do about Angel?
Yes, Angel is quite a conundrum.
Well, she wants to talk to the council, but she can't.
Did one of you mentioned about blindfold trick, right?
Oh yeah, that was me.
Let's see if we can run that by her, and maybe that'll convince
How
her.
about let's blindfold her, saying it's good vision, saying her eyes are kind of looking a little bit red. should be good for her health. If she doesn't know she's above ground, it should be fine.
Well, I'll leave you to take care of that. I can see if I can arrange something with the council about letting Angel get an audience.
On the and or better yet, maybe some of the council can just come and talk to her on the ground.
I'll see what I can do, but I'll send a messenger in case, to see what way they go. In the meantime, you get Angel prepared.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so you have arrived back as heroes. Everyone has now called you by a new title, the Defenders of Elderheart.
Like, yes, just a start.
Yeah,
But
as a
everyone knows
start.
then you start running for office.
And also, the council has decided to actually send a contingent of perch guards to Meadowfen with needed supplies.
About time.
Yeah. No. So yeah, all the rumors start spreading about your party and how you're heroes. And with that, I think that's a good enough spot to end it.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. So, post-game stuff?
Alright.
It's not post-game stuff. There's still other stuff going on later.
Oh, I meant
Alright.
Session.
Post-session, yeah.
Yeah, post-mod.
Alright, so we'll see you all next week. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye.
That was crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope.